First, so Senga gets the start tonight, looking to go a little deeper than he has his last couple.
He's got a 2-game losing streak going right now. I think he's going to get better. They got a 3-game win streak. He's got to keep the train moving forward.
Perdomo 0 for 4 yesterday. The switch hitter hitting a .278 for the year.
Perdomo fights it off, tries to dunk it into center, and it finds green grass. A leadoff single for Geraldo Perdomo.
And Longoria lines it to Beatty. And the throw across, not quite in time.
An opposite field home run in his first at bat here yesterday. And he punches that over Beatty's head into short left. Perdomo gonna put on the brakes at second. He took a big turn and decided at the last moment when Tommy Pham picked it up to head back to second base.
And a slowly hit ground ball. Lindor to McNeil and on to first. Stretched by Alonso for the 6-4-3 double play. And that gets Senga through the opening inning. Gurriel DHing again tonight. And he checks his swing. He went around on a fastball. And Gurriel is Senga's first strikeout victim tonight. Ninth pitch of the at bat coming. McCarthy goes down swinging on the splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts for Senga. And he hits one softly down to third, and Beatty to his left to grab it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kodai Senga with a couple of strikeouts. 2 in the books in Arizona with no score. Tommy Pham took a rare 0 for last night, went 0 for 5. Still has 1,072 OPS since May the 28th. And Pham laces one into center field, and he's got his first hit in this series. Only a matter of time the way Tommy's been going. Got on the curveball and lined it up the middle.
Low hit to third. Longoria one play. They get the out. And Pham moves up.
That's the first time that Henry now has been in the position or at the runner in scoring position with the big meat of the order and Big Pete up.
Popped him up. Carson Kelly tosses the mask aside. Well, that's a big out right there.
Woo. And now they're 2 away, and Starling Marte coming up. Are they going to walk him intentionally? Wow. An intentional walk in the 4th inning of the game. Let's see if McNeil can make the Diamondbacks pay for that.
You got a potential pitcher's duel here, so maybe you want to try to steal a run.
Neil hit a fly ball and double steal. Throw to third and safe. Pham and Marte pull a double steal after the intentional walk. So now a base hit could really make that intentional walk look bad.
Bounce to second for Perdomo. It worked.
Easy out at first base to end that threat. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit.
An emphatic nod to Alvarez, ready to go. The 0-2. Swing and a miss in the dirt. It gets away, back to the backstop. Alvarez goes to a slide, off balance, skips it onto first base in time to get Longoria.
And there's strike 3 called. Got him looking at a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And Senga has now struck out his last 3 hitters, 5 for the night.
And Christian able to lay off the cutter that time, and that's the first walk for Senga.
And Senga strikes him out looking on a fastball. Second time in this inning. Senga's gotten a called third strike with a heater. 6 strikeouts for Senga, no score after 4.
21 pitches in that last inning, but he navigated the tough part of the Mets lineup, and now Alvarez leads off the 5th. I think this one's quite got that distance. Walker in foul ground. And there's an out number 1 for Tommy Henry.
Incentive.
Ball 4 as Beatty takes inside. 3-2, not running, and it's outside ball 4. So Henry walks the 8 and 9 hitters back to back. And the Mets will get Nimmo to the plate with 2 on.
This is a little alarming.
1 out of the inning, and Met fans starting to get a chant going.
On the infield. Called for by Longoria, the third baseman. And he makes the catch, and that's out number 2.
Swung at ball 4.
Well, the red hot Pham, he's been hitting in the clutch too.
Hits it hard right at Longo.
Well, a Houdini inning for Tommy Henry.
Kodai Senga's allowed just 2 hits. They both came in the first inning. They were both softly hit.
Bounce to second. McNeil backhands it and drops it. McCarthy's aboard. There goes Jake. Alvarez with the throw. Not in time. McCarthy's in there with stolen base number 18.
And make it 7. Another fastball catches a Diamondback hitter looking for a called third strike. 1-2 coming to Ahmed. And he struck him out with the forkball. That's 8 strikeouts for Kodai Senga. And the curveball hit out to right center field. Back in the gap. Nimmo trying to get there, and he does to retire the side.
Marte, high fly ball to right field. McCarthy to the warning track, and he's there.
Second 1-2-3 into the ballgame for Tommy Henry. We go to the bottom of the sixth.
69 pitches through 5 innings. And he gets the ground ball down to first. Senga will get to cover. Takes the flip from Alonso, 1 out.
And there's a pitch timer violation on Longoria, and that's an automatic strike 3.
That's the 9th strikeout for Senga. And he came with a fork ball, and he struck him out that way.
10 strikeouts in the desert.
Christian Walker leads off against Kodai Senga in a scoreless game. Senga's given up only 3 singles, and none of them has been hit solidly.
This one's going to leave the yard. Walker, say goodbye. Well, he hit one yesterday off Max Scherzer, and he just put Kodai Senga in his book. A cutter that went into the left field seats, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks.
Strike 3 called. Another fastball getting a Diamondback hitter looking, and that's 11 strikeouts for Kodai Senga. And he struck him out with a forkball. An even dozen for Kodai Senga, matching his career high. Kodai Senga pitching in the 8th inning for the first time in the major leagues. On the ground to third, and Beatty playing perfectly against Marte. Throws him out, 1 away. That's lined to short and caught by Lindor, 2 out. Perdomo pops one up on the infield. And Lindor waiting for it to come down. He's got it. Kodai Senga finishes off a brilliant outing. Well, it's a game you certainly would hate to lose, to waste a game of this caliber from Kodai Senga.
Chafin gets the 9th. Marte backhands it second. And there's 1 out. Out to left. Corbin Carroll in front of the warning track. 2 outs.
That'll bring up yesterday's hero, Francisco Alvarez.
He's the last man standing for the Mets.
And he flies one deep right field. McCarthy back near the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Alvarez ties the game. 2 out, 2 strikes. Home run in the top of the 9th. Alvarez strikes again, and the Mets come back off the mat. Beatty rolls over one toward the hole. That goes through for a base hit. Now the Mets have the lead, 1 on first with 2 down, and Mark Canha coming up. And he drives one to center field. That's deep. That goes Thomas. Back to the warning track. It's over his head. Racing for third, Beatty. He'll turn and score. Canha heads for third. He's got an RBI triple. And the Mets have the lead in the top of the 9th. Oh, wow!
And is Senga on the long side?
He is indeed.